Hi, I'm Miss Teresa and welcome back to Foodie Friday. Today we are going to make a delicious sausage and gnocchi soup. So if you're ready, let's get started. So today we're going to make a sausage and gnocchi soup. We're going to go over the ingredients. You can change anything according to your diet or your taste buds, okay? So it is inspired by a chain restaurant, Italian restaurant. If you know, you know. But it's kind of combining their two of their soups. One is the chicken gnocchi and one is a sausage-based soup. So it's a sausage gnocchi soup that we're actually making today. Okay. So I have a breakfast sausage. This is 1 pound. You can use the whole pound. I'm actually going to use half because I want mine to be more gnocchi flavor, more gnocchi forward than sausage forward. So I'm going to use half of this. Okay, so you're going to use a half a pound of sausage. You're going to use the gnocchi. We did get this at the Dollar Tree. They do have it. You're going to use the entire package. It is a 17.6 package. It is a potato gnocchi. You don't have to add the spinach or the carrots. I like it. That's why I'm adding it. You don't have to. You're going to need some seasoning. I have parsley flakes. I would have used basil, but they didn't have any. I would have used a fresh onion, but again, I'm getting stuff at the Dollar Tree. They did not have it, so I have onion powder. They did have the minced garlic. We're going to use that. You need either a bouillon or stock. So I have a chicken broth. That's what we're going to use. And then it's up to you if you want to add the Parmesan cheese at the end. And then it calls for milk. It called for skim milk, but again, we're getting stuff from the Dollar Tree, so we got this 2% milk. It is a shelf-stable milk until you open it up. So I try to use things that you would get if you only had the Dollar Tree to buy, with the exception of the frozen vegetables. My Dollar Tree was out, but they do have them at the Dollar Tree. And then, of course, your sausage. Some Dollar Trees do have sausages. Mine did not, so I did have to get this. So just FYI, okay? So we're going to put everything to the side, and we're going to start off with browning our sausage, okay? And this is going to be a one-pot meal just because I do not like to make a lot of mess, and I don't like having a lot of stuff out and about, so we are going to do a one pot as much as we can, okay? So again, I don't know where I got this from. Oh, yeah, I do. Nevermoreline.com. It's a dollar store meal. It's a sausage gnocchi soup. So we're gonna do as much as we can. If you have a Dutch oven, by all means use a Dutch oven, but I don't. We're just gonna use this regular pot to go through, okay? So we're gonna start by browning our sausage. If you like it a little spicy, add some crushed peppers. That is actually what I'm going to do, because I do like mine a little bit on the spicy side. Oh, and you're going to need a flour to make a slush. We're not making a roux, but we are going to use the flour, okay? So let me get started and I'll be right back. So I have a pack of crushed red pepper from my local pizzeria. And I just opened one in there. And the reason why I want to open it now is because I really want the heat to open up the oils and the peppers. And I put half of that sausage in to my pan, and I'm just going to break it up. And we're just going to let that cook and render the fats. And then from there, we'll drain it and then go from our next step, okay? So we'll see you back whenever it's done. Okay, So my sausage is all cooked up. There's not a lot of fat here, but I am going to drain it out on a paper towel just because I want to make sure it doesn't transfer over into the soup. So I have a half a cup of water, and I'm going to take 3 tablespoons of flour. If I can find my measuring. Excuse me. Spoon. Thank you. And we're going to make a slurry. We're not making a roux, okay? We don't want a gravy consistency. We want a slurry. Okay, so we have our slurry. Make sure it's very well mixed. Alright, from here, we're going to pour this into the pan. Okay? Got it. Now again, we're not making a roux, we're just making a slurry. So the reason why we're doing this, we want to get a little bit brown. And then we'll add some more wet ingredients, okay? But we want to give that flour a chance to cook out. And if there's any lumps, which mine does have a few. If it starts tightening up too much, like a roux, go ahead and step to the next step. So we're going to add a cup of water, a cup of stock or broth, and a cup of milk. Cup of stock. Let's get back to whisking. We don't want it to clump up and brew up. Give that a minute to cook. Add my water. If you have clumps, try to break them apart so they'll dissolve. Just make sure you broke all your clumps up. Water, and then a cup of the milk. Okay, so we're going to bring this to a boil and we'll be right back. Alright, we're at a boil. Now we're going to add some spices and vegetables and all that to it, okay? Okay, we're adding a tablespoon of garlic, of the mixed garlic. We're adding a half a teaspoon. Don't go anywhere. There we are. A half a teaspoon of the pepper. half a teaspoon of the salt. We're adding a tablespoon of parsley. A tablespoon of that. We're going to add We're adding a half a deal of the onion powder. I'm sorry, half a tablespoon of onion powder. Big stir. Alright. Then you're going to put as much spinach and carrots as you want. I still want mine to be gnocchi forward, so I have a 1/4 of a cup, and I'm probably going to double that, so probably about a half a cup of the spinach and half a cup of the carrots, and give it a stir. If you think it needs more, add more. It's not going to hurt anything, okay? It's about a cup and about a half a cup of carrots. Okay. So we're going to give this a chance to cook down and let the flavors marry together and give the carrots a chance to cook. And once it returns to a boil, then we'll add our gnocchi and our sausage back in there, okay? So we'll be right back. Okay, we're back. It's at a boil. We're going to add our sausage back to here very slowly so you don't get splatter. So you can see that's a very hearty meal. So now we're going to add our gnocchi. We're going to put our gnocchi in here, and we're going to, it will sink, okay? And that's what you want. And whenever it sinks, it will later on fluff up and pop back to the top. And let's give it a stir. You see them sinking? That's what you want. Give it another stir. Now you do not have to put the whole package in. If you think it's full and you don't want any more in there, don't add any more. This soup is designed to feed 4 people. You can easily double it and triple it. Definitely double it, because the sausage, we only used a half a container of sausage, you know, so you could easily double that. Alright, I think that's enough. I'm not going to add the rest of my gnocchi, and you can see I don't have that much, but I'm not going to add the rest of my package of gnocchi because that is very full. If you think it's too thick, you can add more chicken broth to it. If you want it a little bit more creamier, thick, liquid, add more broth to it. So now we're going to let this cook for 15 minutes until those gnocchis float to the top, okay? Once they float to the top, then you're done, okay? So, we'll be back. Okay guys, we're back. You can see the gnocchi is floating. So I'm going to bowl up. And like I said, this will make a good, easy 4 portions. If you want to double it up, you could definitely double it up to easily feed more. And in my house, it would definitely have to be doubled up. Alright, so there's my soup. You will season it to your taste. If you need more pepper, more salt, add your parm to the top. There's your spoon. Give it a little mix and mix. And it is ready to go. You can serve it with crackers or a little toast. Okay? Hope you enjoy. Hi, I'm Miss Teresa. Thanks again for joining us for Foodie Friday at the Box Springs Library. I hope you enjoy your sausage gnocchi soup. Is it delicious for a very wintry day or night? Remember to like, share, comment. We love seeing your creations. And until next time, bon appetit.